Welcome to the Metronet HPBX phone tutorial. This tutorial was created to help you get comfortable with your new HPBX phone system. We are using the Poly Edge e550 base desk phone for this demonstration, and all of the material in this training will apply to that phone and its features. If you visit the support section of metronetbusiness.com, you will find a wealth of information from quick reference guides, expanded manuals, and tutorial videos. For additional customer service or technical support, please make note of the numbers on the screen. You can manage additional features and functions by logging on to the Metronet.com portal. Visit the support section of metronetbusiness.com for links to the COM portal for your specific location. Follow the same login procedure using your full phone number and password. Please note, not all functions are enabled for all users. This training can be found on metronetbusiness.com in the support section. Please bookmark the page so you can return anytime for a refresher. Let's begin to learn how to use your new phone. Top left keys are programmed for your line keys and park buttons. The remaining line keys are programmed for other functions. Buttons should be programmed in the COM portal for the information to be saved when the phone receives future updates. The Polycom Edge 550 has a total of 48 keys, and the ellipses button toggles you to the second, third, and fourth screen views for the left and right buttons to be programmed. This is the only model of Poly that is compatible with an expansion module or sidecar. A sidecar would give you a total of 66 keys. Currently, if you plug in a sidecar, you will lose the 48 keys on the physical phone to program and will only have the page of buttons to program. The soft keys at the bottom of the display are for function and will change depending on whether the call is idle, receiving a call, and on an active call. These should not be programmed for speed dials, etc. Hard keys may duplicate some of the soft key functions, such as hold and transfer. The LED that surrounds the display and screen buttons will change color. In an idle state, the bottom bar is yellow and dims. On an active call, the LED will be green all around the display. When a call is held or parked, the LED blinks red around the display, and the light next to the button blinks green on all phones in your group. A monitored extension light will be red when that user is on an active call. By default, the message button takes you into your personal voicemail to set up your greetings or check your messages. If you have a general voicemail, pressing the message button takes you to the message center as shown in the next section. If you want a quick touch button to access your personal voicemail, a line key can be programmed as a quick touch access to your personal voicemail. If you press the home or menu button or message button, then select messages, you will see which box has messages. Use your navigation button to highlight that box to access, and then press select to hear those messages. The caller placed on park or hold cannot tell the difference. They receive the same hold music. The difference for you is that parked calls can be picked up by any phone within your group, as the button will blink on all phones. Park has built-in timer. Default time is usually set to 2 minutes. If the parked call is not picked up within that time, the call will be transferred back to the party that parked it. Held calls can stay on hold as long as you like, but can only be picked up from the phone that the call is holding on. Calls can be transferred internally and externally. If you have speed dials or monitored extension buttons programmed, you can easily transfer instead by simply pressing the speed dial or monitored extension button or speed dial, and it will transfer into your default transfer method. Blind transfer is typically the default. You can also transfer using consultative or blind transfer manually by pressing the transfer button. You have the ability to have up to 3 calls on your line. If you placed all calls on hold, your display will show those callers holding. To select which calls to resume, use your navigation button to highlight the call you want to resume, and then press Resume. Once you've selected Transfer, you then select if you want to transfer as consultative or blind. Whichever you select, the key will change to offer the other option. Then dial the extension or phone number to transfer to. Next, select Send. If consultative is selected, you may then announce the call when the receiving party answers. Press Conference again to complete. The call will be handed off to the recipient and you will be dropped from the call. Conference is essentially 3-way calling. Start with an active call, press More, then press Conference. The instant you press Conference, your initial caller will hear hold music. Then dial the extension or number to conference in and press Send. When you are ready to join the callers, press Conference. If you hang up or end call, you are leaving the call and the others may stay joined to continue talking. Pressing Split will put both parties on hold, and you may use your navigation key to select the caller you wish to resume first, then may end the call. Then you can select the second held call, Resume, and may end that call. Just hanging up or pressing End Call does not terminate the conference for all parties. The FCC requires all HPBX customers to designate a contact name, phone number, email address, and location that will be used if a 911 call is placed from one of your Metronet HPBX phone numbers. The primary contact listed on your account will be used by default. It is your responsibility to provide Metronet with the relevant contact information. In addition, if you move the phone from or even within your location, your organization is responsible for managing any changes to your location information. Please log on to the E911 Management Portal at e911.metronetinc.com to update the detailed location for E911. The primary account user will be able to log in with the same email address and password used for the My Metronet customer portal. This will allow the primary user to update the location for all phone numbers associated with their account. If you visit the support section of metronetbusiness.com, you can find a wealth of information from quick reference guides, expanded manuals, and tutorial videos. For additional customer service or technical support, please make note of the numbers on the screen.